Hello, welcome back to Smart Tutorials. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Today, I'll be taking you through computer hardware. At the end of this course, you should be able to know what computer hardware is, describe the functions of some hardware components, and explain how the components. So you remember we said software refers to a set of instructions or programs that tells a computer what to do. It is a collection of data, instructions, and algorithms that are used to operate, manage, and control computer hardware components. And we made mention of some examples. And so we have the operating systems. This is a software that manages and controls computer hardware resources, providing a platform for running application software. Examples are Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Then the productivity software like the Microsoft Office and Google Docs. Browsers. We all know of web browsers because we've been using it. Some are Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, etc. Now take a few seconds off and try your hands on this quiz. Okay, so the answer is A, to manage hardware resources. Bravo if you got it correct. If you couldn't do it, try your hands on it next time. Now, what is computer hardware? Computer hardware refers to the physical components of a computer system. These are the tangible parts that work together to perform various tasks and support software functionality. The first one we'll be talking about is the CPU, which is the Central Processing Unit. The CPU is typically a squared or rectangular chip. They measure around 1 to 2 inches. The sizes may vary depending on the design or the manufacturer. The top surface usually has a metallic heat reader, and you often find the brand logo, example the Intel or AMD model, numbers and serial code numbers attached to the top. The Central Processing Unit is the brain of the computer. It executes instructions and performs calculations. It performs the arithmetic and logic functions. It controls the flow of data between different parts of the system. The next one is the motherboard. The motherboard is the main printed circuit board in a computer system. Now we have some features on the motherboard. We have the CMOS battery. The CMOS battery powers the CMOS chip, which stores system configurations such as date, time, and hardware settings. Also have the South Bridge. The South Bridge is a chipset component that manages input and output functions and communication between lower speed peripherals and the CPU. The next one is the NOT bridge. This is a chipset component responsible for high-speed communication between the CPU, RAM, and graphics card. The heatsink dissipates heat generated by the NOT bridge. The next one is the random access memory, which is the RAM. The RAM is a volatile type of memory used by the computer to store data and instructions that the CPU needs to access quickly whilst performing tasks. Now, when we say RAM is volatile, it means data is lost when the computer is turned off. And the high speed feature of the RAM means it provides faster read or write access compared to storage devices like the hard disk drive and the solid state drive. Then its temporary storage nature. It holds data only while it needs it for current operations. The RAM can be found on the motherboard in the memory slot closer to the CPU socket. The last one we'll talk about is the hard disk drive. This is a storage device that uses magnetic storage technology to store and retrieve digital information. It is one of the primary storage devices in computers, used for long-term storage of the operating system, software, files, and other data. The hard disk drive, compared to the RAM, is a non-volatile storage device. It retains its data even when the computer is turned off. And it has a high capacity. This means it can store terabytes of data suitable for larger files and backups. Now, considering the functions of the hardware components within the computer system, we could see that these components work together in the processing of data. The CPU processes data. RAM temporarily stores active data for quick access. Then the motherboard connects all components, and the hard disk drive stores data for a longer term. Together, they execute software instructions, enabling the computer to perform tasks efficiently. Now, we've seen the interactivity between the components in the computer system. Now, let's take our last assessment or quiz for this lesson. Okay, so the answer for question 1 is B, to process instructions and perform calculations. And the answer for question 2 is C, it temporarily stores data and applications currently in use. Well done! Well done! This brings us to the end of our lessons for today. Don't forget to keep practicing and keep watching my videos. Subscribe to my channel so that you get any video I post. Bye.